What's up, YouTube? We back again with another video, and in today's video, guys, I'm really gonna take y'all back to the beginnings. Like, I'm gonna take y'all back to the beginning just to show you guys how far we came. Because a lot of you guys be getting nervous when y'all see the big numbers, and y'all be messaging me in the private DMs and be saying, "Yo, Dre, we don't have this many subscribers. Yo, Dre, like, I don't know if I'll ever get to that level. I can't wait to be on that level." And I know a lot of you guys get discouraged when y'all see that and y'all think I started on that level. And I'm gonna let you know right now, I once started where you was at. I was on YouTube studying and learning as much as I can just so I can be successful, guys. So like, that's why I'm taking you guys back today to show you guys my first ever SMS messages, how I sent it, how I typed it, how I did it, how much money I made from it, everything that was wrong with that message. I'm gonna show you guys why that message did so bad and what not to do now. So if you like this video, do me a favor, just go ahead and hit that like button. I want to get this video to over 200 likes, guys. But yeah, let's do it. Let's take it back, guys. So look, this was our first ever SMS message right here, guys. Like, this was sent 2 years ago. So I'm gonna show you how much can happen in just 2 years. Like, this was sent 2 years ago, guys. Like, look, check it out. At this time, so yeah, right here it shows 3/9/2022. So this was sent in 2022, guys, right? Look, we only had 65 subscribers in 2022. Like, I know right here is showing this how much this is now. This is how much we sent at that time. We only had 65 subscribers at that time. 21 people clicked it and 3 people ordered. If you 3 people are still my customer and we did right by you guys, I love you guys, because like, y'all don't know, man. $113 then, like 2 years ago, it was like, okay. Like, even now, like, there's some days where I'm like, yo, if we just make $100 today, like, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some days or some weeks where I go a lot of days without making any money, and then I make a large lump sum of money on a drop or something like that. So like, even just a blessing, and I'm so grateful of $113 then, I'm still grateful for it now. You know what I'm saying? Just a blessing to wake up and just do it. I just put the work in, guys, and that's what I'm trying to show you guys. I'm putting the work in compared to now. Look, this was March 29th. Yeah, this was March 29th of 2024. Look at that. And this was March 9th of 2022. So look at that. This is March 9th, 29th of 2024. 2 years later, guys, we have 22,000 SMS subscribers. 22,000 and growing. And it might even be more now. Like, you know what I'm saying? 22,000 and growing. And look, 15K, bro. And I appreciate this just as much as I appreciate the 113K, guys. But I'm just trying to show you guys the humble beginnings. And I'm going to show you guys the difference in text messages, everything I learned during that time, different things that I should have been doing then that I didn't know. And I'm glad I can be on here to tell you guys just to supersede that. So look at that. 2 years of hard work and grinding and doing it and doing it and putting the work in made all the difference of just staying consistent. It made all the difference. So don't get discouraged when y'all come on here and y'all see like these big numbers and stuff like that. Oh, he did 40K right here. He did 15K right here, 20K right here. Like, he just flexing on us. It's like, no, guys, I'm trying to show you guys this is where I started. If this is where you at right now, under 100 subscribers, not getting a lot of people clicking, not getting a lot of people ordering, that's where I was at 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Look at the difference in the messages. Everything right here is just combined together. Like, everything right here is just combined together. Hi, Elizabeth. Hello, family. I have some prints on my website, very limited stock. I'll also be signing them all. We don't even do that no more. We get so many print orders, like, we couldn't sit there and sign every print order anymore. It's like impossible. It's too many. Like, it's too much work. I can't do that. But that's just where we was at with it. We was at humble beginnings. We're willing to do everything for the customer, and we're still willing to do that. We're still willing to do that. Like, we're still willing to do everything for the customer. But like, it just took 2 years of hard work from 113 to 15K, right? Now look at the difference in the messages. I always want it to be a teachable moment. It's not about the money. It's not about the funds. It's showing you like that the consistency and the hard work that we put in is what really brought us to here today. So look at the difference in the messages. Everything is spaced out. You can see everything really easily. Like everything is hi Elizabeth. Here's your exclusive early access to the drop, early access code, VBH, free shipping on all orders, set all orders over $75 for 1 hour only. Shop now. Thanks for supporting. Boom. It's literally the same context of the other message, but I spaced everything out. So now it's not all piled on top of each other, and a customer can come on here and see everything so clearly. They can come on here and see where the website link is. They can come on here and see that, excuse me, they can come on here and see that I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. I lead with gratitude, guys. You got to lead with gratitude. A lot of you guys are not leading with gratitude, and you have to lead with gratitude. They can come on here and say, I'm very grateful. They can see the early access code, all of that. At this time, when we were sending orders, guys, we did not have the site locked. Like, we weren't sending passwords because, like, we didn't have that many people that interested where we had to lock the site. So that's why there's no early access code. That's why there's none of that. You know what I'm saying? But just look like it's the same thing. I'm saying I'm signing them all. We still have a signature message. I'm still saying the customer's name. We had a GIF right there. I actually like that GIF. I haven't seen this message until today. So now I'm gonna bring that GIF even back. Just to bring it back. I like the GIF, but it's not necessarily needed. You feel me? I said all the same things, but what we didn't like is like everything is compiled on top of each other. All the information is just flowing into each other. There's no breaks for the person's eyes. Like looking at that can hurt somebody's eyes. Like, brother, brother, what is that, brother? Like it's hurting my eyes seeing this. But like, this is our humble beginnings, bro. Like, this was like our first ever message sent on Postscripts. Like, this was the first ever message ever sent. 2022, like I said. Now, let me look at the second ever message ever sent. Let's see how, like, where we went from there. So 113, right? And then we did another one on the 18th. And the crazy thing is, this how you know we didn't know what we were doing, because the segments were wrong. Like, we weren't even sending the messages to everybody that was on our list. So, but as you can see, this was like our second message ever sent. This message right here, the first one we had 65 people. This one we had 81 people. And this is a few days later. This is just staying consistent. Like, the flow of just staying consistent, your list is going to grow. Like, a lot of people ask me, like, yo, Dre, how do I grow my list? How do I grow it fast? It's like, yo, you have to do drops, and you have to have a reason for people wanting to be on your list. And the only reason why somebody want to be on your list is if you got something that they want. So they're going to sign up for early access. They're going to sign up for discounts just because you have an item that I want, and I may want an extra discount on it, or I may want early access on it. But if you're not doing drops and you're too far in between, your list is not going to grow that much. At this point, we were doing 2 drops a month or a drop a month, and we're still doing that. And it's not just because to grow the list, it's because like we're staying consistent. So imagine us doing that for 2 years straight. So a lot of people like, dang, they went from 65 to 20 plus thousand people on their list. Like, oh, they must have did something. They must have, you know what I'm saying? It's because they clouded up. It's because we've been putting the work in for 2 years straight, bro. Like, that's one thing I want to show people. Like, I can't put a camera and follow me around every day, but we've been putting the work in for 2 years straight. Of course this list is going to be this big. Of course we're going to make this much money. What? Because I've been putting the work in, you know? So now let's look at this. So the first one, $113. The second message, $496, a big jump. And I'm still forever grateful for that too. Like, oh, we made $496. Perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure we took that money and, you know what I'm saying, shipped the orders and then went bowling or had pizza or something and was happy. You know what I'm saying? Real humble beginnings. Like I said, bro, like starting out, when I first started, I remember like, this was like, when I first started, bro, like I just wanted to make enough money to pay rent. Like that was like my goal. Like I still had a job and I just wanted to make enough money to pay rent. That was the goal. Like I did not care about $1 million. I did not care about 100K. I didn't care about none of that. Like I just wanted to make enough money to pay rent. And I'm just trying to show you guys the same beginnings and the same mindset I was on, bro. Like this was 2 years ago, bro. Like, and fast forward to now, like we're killing it. Like every SMS message that I send out is doing 10K plus. Every SMS message that I send out is doing 10K plus. Like simple. And it's doing that because we have things that people want. We have things that people like. We're doing early access. And as you can see on this message right here, this is when we started spacing things out. But like we even have a call to action. A lot of people don't have call to actions where they're like shop now, purchase now, here's the link. Those call to actions really trigger something in somebody's brain to click that link. So if you're on any like website like Louis Vuitton, Best Buy, or even look at any ad, they have a call to action in the ad. And the call to action is just telling someone to do something. It would probably be like swipe up, read now, purchase now, buy now, or whatever. Those are call to actions. So I would tell you guys to make sure you're putting call to actions in your text messages like this, like right here. As you can see, shop now, straight to the link. So now somebody just like, oh, boom, it's gonna put something to their head like, oh, that's the link for me to go to the website, or oh, let me go over there and see what he got. Let me buy something. It's gonna trigger. It's like it's crazy. I didn't come up with it, but this is through all my research and learning and studying and getting on YouTube, just like you guys are doing right now, and not getting discouraged. Because it was times I was getting discouraged. I'll never forget my homie. I'll never forget the story, bro. My homie, he was on SMS Bump at the time. He wasn't even on Postscripts. He was on SMS Bump. So that just shows you it's the same across platforms. It's just different people on the platform. It's kind of like social media. Like Twitter might do this, Instagram might do this. It's pretty much the same. It's just, that's how you got to look at SMS marketing apps. So a lot of people like, yo, I'm on Klaviyo. Can I do the same on Klaviyo? Yes, you can. You just gotta put that work in, guys. You feel me? You can do the same on Klaviyo, SMS Bump, OmniSend, active campaigns. You can do it. But look, the story. Boom. Back to the story. Boom. So I was learning with one of my friends. They had a big brand at the time. They since have went on and sold it. But he was showing me like how to do an SMS campaign. Like he was showing me like something that he was doing on his end that was converting. And on SMS, you can hit your campaign for schedule now. You can like schedule it for later, or you can hit send now. But the buttons are right next to each other. So like if you're not paying attention and you actually hit send now, the message is going to send, and there's no stopping that message from sending. So like be careful, guys, when y'all send y'all messages. So like just be careful. There's no stopping it if you hit send now. So he didn't hit schedule later. He hit send now. The message went out, and so many people were flocking to his site that he had to went ahead and put a item up on his site that he didn't have available yet. He had to run a pre-order for it. And that John was just like selling it. Like it was like his Shopify was just going like ding 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 ding. I ended up leaving, and the next day I woke up to a text message. He was like, "Yo, bro, that SMS campaign I was doing that I accidentally sent out. Look, it made 100K. He made $100,000 off of one SMS campaign." And I could have took that and could have been discouraged. I could have been like, damn, that's crazy. Like, we'll never get to that point. And I still haven't done that. We still never had one message made $100,000 yet. Like one SMS campaign, we haven't done that. And it's cool. Like, I'm not like, I don't need it to happen. If it happens, that would be beautiful. It's not like a goal of mine or anything like that. But I could have been discouraged when I seen that on his end. You feel me? I wasn't like I took that and I was like, oh, I need to be on this SMS thing. I took that and I dug my feet into the ground and we was working. I had to be. He probably showed me that in 2022. That probably was 2022 as well. I don't know, but I dug my feet into the ground and I put that work in, guys. I put that work in. Like I was like, yo, like. And then I was signing up to other people's SMS lists. Like I'm on Body by Raven Tracy's. I'm on Fashion Nova's. I'm on Guapi's. I'm on so many people SMS lists. I get messages all the time on my phone. And the reason why I'm doing that is just to see what they're putting in their messages. Like that shop now thing, I saw that on somebody else's SMS list, and I was like, yo, let me adapt that to mine because this brand is way better than me. They're making way more money than me, and they have this call to action right here. Let me see if it'll help me. And look, I'm gonna tell you guys, it did help. It didn't make like a major difference, but it made a difference, and that's all I needed because it's small things that you do that make the big difference down the line. But you just have to stay consistent with it. Like you have to stay consistent with it, guys. Because like I just showed you our first two SMS was not doing that. Our first drops was barely doing $1,000 in sales. I remember when we made our first $1,000, and I was like, yo. Yo, we're rich. Like our first $1,000, and like now I go back and look at it. I'm like, yo, I'm still forever grateful. But I think about like, yo, we could have been going crazy all along. But I appreciate the journey. I'm grateful for the journey because I learned so much along the process. Now I can get on this YouTube and teach you guys like, yo, look, stay down, stick to it. I'm showing y'all I'm a living testament. I'm a living, breathing testament. The team is a living, breathing testament. Staying consistent long enough and just waiting your turn and doing the right things and learning along the way, just always learning along the way. Because I'm pretty sure there's still things that I'm doing on SMS that I need to be doing that I'm not doing yet that could get me to that next level. But I'm still patient, still learning, and knowing that there is another level. Like I said, we haven't done 100K one SMS campaign yet. Like, but I know that level is attainable because my homie did it. And I know I can do it too. And I know I just gotta grow my list. I gotta keep on working. Like I gotta keep on working. Like boom, I got homies with lists that has over 100,000 people, 100,000 SMS subscribers. And I don't get discouraged with my 28,000. I don't get discouraged with my 28,000. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get to the 100,000 one day. If they can do it, I can do it too. And that's how you should be feeling. That should be the mindset. The mindset shouldn't be like, yo, I'm discouraged. The mindset should be like, yo, if he can do it, I can do it. And I'm telling y'all how you do it. You stay the course, you learn as much as possible, and you keep on being consistent. The more drops you do, the more you show up, the more you promote it, the more you do marketing behind it. There's a lot of people that run ads directly to their SMS list. Directly like, hey, sign up. That's the ad. Literally, that's the ad. Just to grow their list. You know what I'm saying? So there's many different things you could do, but one thing I don't want you to do is to be discouraged because it can be done, guys. And that's how I'm gonna end this. I don't want this to be too long. I don't want this to be a rant, but please don't be discouraged. It can be done, guys. If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comment section and I'll get to them, or I'll just do a whole video on it just for you guys. I really appreciate you guys. If you like these game and gems I give back, just make sure, do me a favor, share it with somebody else. Don't keep it to yourself, guys. Just share it out. Make sure you like this, subscribe, and I'm always going to keep coming back. I hope y'all have a great day.